We looked at this from an arms control or lack of control standpoint, and all we saw was an absolute out-of-control situation involving a desperate dash, probably ordered from the Xi Jinping level on down, starting in 2017, to achieve some type of virus-like weapons capability that would be countered by something that we also saw present, which has to be present for you to assume that it could be a weapons vector credibly, and that's a vaccine. It was the vaccine program that I think some experts believe that might be the key to understanding what happened.
My view, it was research that was being done to create a vaccine vector. A vector, when I say if you're designing a vector, if I want to give you a vaccine, I can create a virus that I can insert the antigen that I want the virus to make, so you're immunized against that antigen. So I could actually create a virus that would infect you, but immunize you against polio. If it's a replication competent vector, I can infect you with that vector, and then you can go out and immunize another 100 people. And they immunize another 1,000 people. And all of a sudden now you have universal immunization against whatever pathogen you're going after. They wanted a vector that they could use to vaccinate the Chinese military, the Chinese people, and beyond. And that vector had to do a few things. First, it had to be highly infectious by a respiratory route. We don't have enough needles to inoculate everybody, okay? So they wanted a respiratory pathogen that was highly infectious. It needed to cause no illness, so it had to be asymptomatic. And it would be useful if it didn't cause long-term immunity, so the vector could be used over and over and over again for different antigens that they want to use to vaccinate the people with. I don't think it was an intentional program to create an infectious human pathogen. I think it was a laboratory accident that led to this vaccine vector, this virus, to then infect probably some of the lab workers, and they were infected asymptomatically. So then they went up and seeded the infection in Wuhan, and the rest is history.
So they made a mistake.
They made a mistake.
And they underestimated the
Well,
transmissibility of this.
The word I like to use is they were arrogant. Arrogant. They didn't see